from Cool Studios, this is koolNews at 6.
Good evening, Luzon, Visayas, and Mindanao. Yes, we are indeed back right here on koolNews because we have returned after a 2 or 3 week long break as we are back to serve you the latest news headlines that care for you right here on Cool FM. I am Cairo and we will be here until 6:30 p.m. to share some of the headlines. Let's begin with our first round of headlines. 3 personnel from the Department of Transportation's DOTR Office of Transport Security have been dismissed following an alleged tanimbala or bullet planting scheme at Nino Aquino International Airport Naya on March 6. DOTR Secretary Vince Dizon said Monday. Dizon said the terminations take effect on Monday, March 10, 2025. Let me just look up the voice meter. Okay, so here here's what here's what um Vince Dixon had here's what Vince Dixon has said in his statement regarding the dismissal.
I hate to do this, okay? Alam ko mahirap mawalan ng trabaho. Lalo na ngayon. Napakahirap ng buhay. Pero, sana po, we are sending a message loud and clear to everyone in government and everyone in the DOTR, everyone in the airport, everyone in the port, everyone in the railway, everyone in the road sector, LTO, LTFRB, everyone, that we will tolerate this sort of behavior against our citizens. So we are hereby announcing the termination of all the people in the OTS who were involved in this incident. Ilan ba? Tatlo. Three personnel. Hindi po kami nagdadalawa. We are not fooling around here. Hindi kami nagloloko dito. Kung akala nyo nagloloko kami, nagkakamali kayo. Kung akala nyo, ginagawa lang namin to for show, nagkakamali kayo. No, and the appropriate investigations will be conducted and the proper administrative charges will be filed after the investigation has been conducted. But now we are terminating them already today. I've already instructed General Bisnar to issue that order today.
The case came about after 69-year-old Ruth Adele was accused by OTS personnel of carrying a bullet in her luggage, an incident that nearly caused her to miss her flight to Vietnam. In a Facebook post on Saturday, Adele said she and her family were already at the boarding gate when OTS personnel approached her, claiming they found an anting amulet in her bag. When Adele asked what an amulet was, a security officer, while laughing, told her that an X-ray scanner had detected a bullet smell in her luggage. According to Adele, she thought she was being pranked because the security officer made the allegation very casually. She denied the claim and asked for an on-the-spot inspection of her luggage, but security personnel insisted she accompany them. Adele and her family refused as their flight was already boarded. The OTS Person then called a supervisor who later claimed the bullet shell was in her handbag, not in her luggage. They also showed her an X-ray image, supposedly proving their claim. However, adults said her bag did not have keys, unlike the one in the photo they were showing her. Meanwhile, Presidential Communications Office Undersecretary Clary Castro on Monday said former President Rodrigo Duterte admitted many things during the congressional probe into his administration's drug war, noting that due process must have been followed. At the palace briefing, Castro was asked to comment on Duterte's statement on reports that the International Criminal Court released an arrest warrant for him concerning his administration war.
May I have your reaction on the statement of former President Duterte? Sabi niya kasi, what was my sin? I did everything in my time so Filipinos can have a little peace and tranquility. And, well, probably he was joking. He also asked OFWs from Hong Kong na mag-contribute daw ng something para itayo na lang siya ng monumento.
Siguro po ang pagdedeklara ng isang tao na hero, dapat hindi po siya ang nagsasabi nun. Taong bayan ang magsasabi kung siya ay naging hero at paggawan siya ng monumento. Ngayon, patungkol naman po doon sa sinasabi niya na wala siyang kasalanan, marami na po tayong nadinig. Siya mismo po ang umamin sa hearing sa Quadcom at saka sa Senado. Marami siyang inamin. Unang-una, sinabi niya, na he encouraged, diba? He ordered the police officers to encourage the suspect to fight. For what? Anong purpose nun? Ang sabi niya, inamin niya, para magamit din yung depensa. Because kapag lumaban ang isang suspect, maaari itong masabing self-defense on the part of the police officers. Pero hindi dapat ganoon ang gawi. There should be a due process. We have to give the suspect, any accused, the right for this due process. Hindi tayo dapat laging cut the process. At ang sabi niya, bakit daw niya nawa yun? Para mabilis, masulba, or marisolba ang problema. Mabawasan agad ang problema. Hindi ganun pamamaraan. Hindi pa ba yun kasalanan? Maybe sa mga taong hindi na biktima ng EJK at bloody tokhang, maaaring nagpupunyagi at umapalakpak. Pero paano naman po yung mga namatayan at yung pamilya na nawalan ng kanilang mahal sa buhay dahil lang sa walang due process na ibinigay sa kanila?
And a 200,000 pesos reward awaits anyone who will provide credible information that will lead to the arrest of the gunman in the killing of two policemen in Bokakyu, Bulacan over the weekend. Philippine National Police spokesperson and Central Luzon Police Chief Brigadier General Juan Farjado said her office and the local government of Bokakyu offered the reward for the gunman's arrest. The gunman killed Staff Sergeants Dennis Sudiamat and Gian George de la Cruz during an anti-illegal firearms operation on March 8. Farjado said in a press conference on Monday, the PRO3 offered a 100,000 pesos reward, while the local government of Bokakyu offered 100,000 pesos for anyone who would give credible information on the whereabouts of Alexander so we can arrest him as soon as possible. Based on reports, the two victims were in a bypass operation in CTO Subs Village, Tugagdog, NIA Road in Barangay Tambubong around noon on March 8 when the unidentified armed male fired at De La Cruz. De La Cruz suffered gunshot wounds and parts of his body, while Gudiamat tried to pursue the suspect but he was shot and killed on the spot. De La Cruz was taken to the nearest hospital but was declared dead on arrival, police said. In a separate statement issued on Monday, the PNP condoled with the families of the two police officers. The police force said their bravery and dedication to upholding the rule of law embody the highest ideals of public service. Their loss is deeply felt not only by their families and colleagues but by their entire PNP organization and the communities they serve. We assure the families of our fallen heroes that justice will be served. A full investigation is underway and an extensive hot pursuit operation is ongoing to track down the remaining suspect responsible for his heinous crime. We will not rest until the perpetrators are held accountable, it added. It is now 6:13 p.m. as we will return with more news headlines that care for you right here on Cool News at 6. Stay along with us. We will be right back. News at 6. Let's continue with our headlines. Vice President Sara Duterte might use the International Criminal Court issue to delay her impeachment trial as they have already employed legal maneuverings to prevent it, Manila Court District Representative Joe Chua said on Monday. In the press briefing, Chua said that while talks about the ICC releasing arrest orders for Vice President Duterte and her father, former President Rodrigo Duterte, are still unsubstantiated rumors, a trial at the HACU may be used as a reason to evade her impeachment trial. Ex-President Duterte is facing a case at the ICC for crimes against humanity concerning his administration's drug war, while Vice President Duterte is a secondary respondent. Dutertes were seen in Hong Kong over the weekend amid rumors that an arrest order would be released soon. Here's the full statement. Here's the full statement from Manila 3rd District Representative Joel Chua.
Nabanggit nga po kanina, nabanggit din si VP Sara doon sa possible ongoing sa ICC. Hindi po ba magkakaroon ng push and pull kung kunwari kailangan nilang pumunta doon sa The Hague or kailangan siyang nandoon tapos mayroong ongoing impeachment dito sa Pilipinas?
Well, kagaya po ng nabanggit ko, kung sakasakaling ganun po, I think kung ganun na mangyayari, magkakaroon po talaga ng pagda-delay or magkakaroon tayo ng medyo problema dito sa impeachment. Ngayon nga pong walang ICC, marami na pong pinapile na kung ano-ano yung kabila na mga sa aming paniniwala ay mga legal maneuverings. No? So kung magkakaroon ng ganito, so I'm sure gagawa na naman sila ng mga another mga legal maneuvering. So antayin na lang natin. So bukas siguro baka maging topic din namin kung ano yung mga possible na mangyayari because of these rumors kung sakasakali.
Meanwhile, Presidential Communications Office Undersecretary Clara Castro sees no reason for conflict to start due to the transfer of power in Timbasara Autonomous Region in Muslim Mindanao. On Sunday evening, Castro confirmed to reporters that Maguindanao del Norte Governor Abdullah of Makakua have been appointed as a new interim Chief Minister of Barnum, replacing Ahod Ibrahim. At a pause briefing on Monday, Castro was asked to comment on concerns that regional leadership change might cause tension. As of now, we don't see any reason for anything that could be a reason for conflict if there's a transfer of power in Barna, she said in Filipino. And as for the personality of Chief Ahod Ibrahim, he is one of the proponents of the peace process. So we do not see such a scenario happening under his leadership, she added. In a statement earlier in the day, Presidential Peace Advisor Carlito Galvez Jr. welcomed the development. This transition comes at a crucial time as the Bangsamoro region prepares for a significant milestone, its first preliminary elections in October this year, he said. The appointment of longtime Moro leader Abdurrahman of Makakua as the new interim chief minister by President Ferdinand Marcos Jr. will further strengthen the leadership foundation established by Ahad Ibrahim in the ongoing transition period of the Bangsamoro region, Galvez added. He also thanked Ibrahim for his leadership and vision, particularly in fostering meaningful autonomy for the Bangsamoro people and advancing the peace process in the region. And as we head over to the international headlines, Indonesian private tutor Patricia has been learning German for 2 years, armed with a dream of leaving for Europe and driven by a lack of opportunities, academic extension, and little hope at home. She is one of thousands of Indonesians on social media promoting a popular hashtag that translates as "Let's just escape for now." Anchor at the quality of life in Southeast Asia's biggest economy, a nation of 280 million known for pervasive corruption and nepotism, has steered student protests and driven young and middle-aged professionals to seek jobs abroad. After working for so many years, my income remains about the same. Meanwhile, my needs are increasing, said the 39-year-old in the capital Jakarta, who declined to give her last name. I don't own a house or car. If I keep working like this, it will probably never be enough. In the last month, the hashtag has picked up steam. It has racked up thousands of mentions and reached more than 65 million accounts on X, formerly Twitter, analysts firm Brent24 said. The outpouring has coincided with student-led protests against wide-ranging government budget cuts by new President Prabowo Subianto. Savings have been channeled into a new multi-billion-dollar sovereign wealth fund that reports to the ex-general. And now let's get into the showbiz. A little bit of somewhat surprising as the producers of popular TV series FPG's Ampat of Quiapo will pay a courtesy visit to the Commission on Elections following a factual error in one of its scenes as pointed out by an election lawyer. COMELEC Chairman George Erwin Garcia on Monday said Batang Quiapo showrunners will visit the poll body's headquarters on Thursday regarding their March 5 episode.
Base po sa binigay nilang information, pupunta po sila dito sa Webes, yung nabalita na kilalang programa at lalo po nila makipag-usap sa komisyon. Ang atin naman gusto natin ipahayag na maaaring ito ay fictional pero sana lang para maiwasan yung misinformation at baka kasi paniwalaan ng milyon-milyon nila ng mga tagapanood na sana ma-correct lang kahit man lang yung batas na pinapatupad natin sa halalan at yung ginagawa talaga bago mag-eleksyon at bago magkampanya, sana kung ano yung totoo yun, maaaring fictional yung characters, maaaring fictional yung mismong istorya, pero wag naman sana yung batas. Kasi pagka batas ang pinapatupad natin, sana hindi siya fictional. So we are very much willing na sabihin din kung ano ang mga dapat na ginagawa prior to kung ano mga ginagawa prior to the campaign or the start of the campaign period. So sana maging productive yung ating gagawing talakayan sa kanila. So mukhang Webes na po yun na hapon.
Macau Lintau's statement came on the heels of its Showtime segment contestants tour of the COMELEC headquarters after getting flack from viewers when she admitted to having limited knowledge about the full body. The 20-year-old contestant appeared on the Sexy Babe segment of its Showtime on February 28, in which Vice Ganda, the show's host, showed incredulity when she admitted that she does not know about COMELEC and that she has not voted yet in the local or national polls. Taken aback by this, said, "Oh my gosh, that is bothersome." It is now 6:30 p.m. and that is it for Cool News at 6. We will return with more news headlines later with Cool News Prime Time at 10:30 p.m. You can also send us your comments and suggestions through our email at tvh.philippines.news@gmail.com. Coming up next on Cool FM is Ask Bruce Cafe. I am Cairo, and this has been Cool News at 6. Good evening.